Hey friends, Sarah Lale here, and this is episode 5 of Travel Talk Tuesday with Sarah. And today we're talking about new things I've learned about other people who are traveling across the world. This should be fun. Number one, there's no Nigerian time among Americans. If they say meet 5 p.m., best believe they're already there and they've started by 5 p.m. While I was in Mexico, this happened to me. We had work meetings by 5 p.m. and I'll be getting there like about 5 to 10 minutes late because I was assuming that most people would be late. But no, everyone would already be there and they'll just smile at me like, okay, Sarah, and I'll be like, I'm sorry. But thankfully they were informal gatherings, so I didn't like strictly have to be early, but I learned my lesson. So this one was the one I learned in Mexico too. At a restaurant, you're expected to eat an appetizer, the main meal, then desserts. Like, it's not just one food you eat when they call for lunch or for dinner. Especially at dinner time, you're expected to eat an appetizer, one little meal to start off, then you're expected to now have the main meal, which might be a bit heavier, and then dessert like ice cream or something sweet like cookie. The dessert was the absolute shocker because how do you expect me to eat a cake or a full ice cream after I just ate a full meal? Like, what are you talking about? it was pretty cool to learn about all of that. Another thing I learned while I was in Paris for my layover before I went to Mexico was that Parisians are great smokers. They have a whole boat for people to stay to smoke. That was the time I was looking for the gate to go and board my flight, and then I mistakenly entered where they were smoking. Oh my god, I could not breathe. I was like, what's this? And then I got outside. I was trying to think of the bus to take to my hotel because I had missed my flight and I'd been given an hotel around Paris, and oh my god, people were smoking. You don't like the smoke. I was like, what? Another thing I learned is that public display of affection is such a big thing. I saw people kissing in Paris airport. I saw a woman sitting on her husband's laps and it wasn't awkward. Like, I had to look away because I'm not used to that. However, in Qatar that is the opposite, because in Qatar they do not allow stuff like that. And I think probably in Dubai or other Islam countries they don't allow too much mushiness. I think only couples, like married couples, are allowed to even hold hands. Interesting life. Another thing I learned about people who are traveling across the world was in Mexico. I was chatting with some of my colleagues, and an American there was so great at a Nigerian accent because he watched Nigerian skits. Another thing I learned, again, this one I learned from an American about my country when I was in Mexico, was that he told me that he has heard a lot about Nigerians, that we always excel in whatever we do. Like, how do we do it? And I'm so confused. Like, what do you want me to say? He said he has heard that wherever we are, we always stand out. Like, we are always brilliant, we're always excellent, and all of those things. And how do we do it? I didn't know what to say. I was just rambling because I didn't know we had such a reputation. So Nigeria, big ups to us. Also, if you have seen my Rwandan video, you'd also see, like, when I went to Rwanda, I also had a lot of people that were so fascinated by the fact that I was Nigerian, and people that said they liked Nigeria, even though people in my comment section on TikTok were saying that's not how they feel about us. That's, physically the people I met were really nice to me because I was Nigerian. So those are some of the things that I've learned. And so this is just part 1 of this series, like this particular talk on new things I learned across the world. So let me know, while traveling to other countries, what's something you've learned from people or about people and their culture that seemed strange to you and made you appreciate the diversity of our culture. I see you in my next Travel Talk Tuesday.